Hi guys, so I really just wanted to share some channeled messages that came through today to share with the collective. So I wrote them down while I was meditating. After I meditated, so we'll just get started. There are some denser, dark, just kind of like weird energies and vibes that are coming in with Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So not all dark energies are bad. That's another topic, but this energy is just like weird and can feel kind of creepy, but it needs to be acknowledged and addressed. If you're experiencing this, first know that you're not alone and that you haven't done anything wrong. It's just energy that's coming to the surface at this time. Spirit is also asking us to be acutely aware. Be aware of your surroundings, what people are saying, how they're saying it, what they're doing, what their intentions are. Watch how people articulate themselves. And pay attention to people's actions. Not all of people's actions have the best, right, pure, they don't have the best intentions at this time. They may not. And these intentions may not be clear or be for your best interest. There's also a lot that's coming up that needs to be addressed. Like I said, I might repeat myself a lot. It's just because that's what, like, literally Spirit said, and I'm just a messenger. So if I repeat myself, I will. So there's a lot coming up. These things could be like blockages, damage, very deep, dark-rooted trauma. While I was meditating, I saw like extreme darkness and felt kind of like intense heartache or like sadness, despair, like I said, trauma. So it's coming up to the surface to be released. So don't dwell on it. It may need to be emotionally processed and it may not. So this may be quite old. There may be certain pain points in the body that need to be physically healed while the emotional body is being cleared. The work that we're doing right now, because the next few months are going to be, the work that we're doing right now is so very important because the next few months are going to be fundamental for how we go into 2021. There's going to be some major event that happens at the end of the year, winter time. I know a lot of people have talked about this, but this is just what came up for me from my guides during my meditation. So this is a major reset. Very important reset is what they said. Reset. The work that we're doing right now is so important to make sure that where we are is where we're supposed to be during that reset. Once that reset happens, nothing will be the same. We won't be able to go back. However, it's different than kind of like what we're dealing with now, in a sense that the pandemic and everything has changed over the last 6 to 8 months where we cannot go back. This reset is different. Currently, we have 2 separate timelines. There will be no separate timelines. Separation will not exist. So the timeline that you are in, you will be set in and you will not be able to go back. This is why it's so important to clear as much as you can right now through the end of this year. You don't want to take those vibrations, energies, and frequencies with you. They all need to be released. They all need to go. Where we are going, those things cannot follow. Dark force energy cannot reach us where we are going. It's a massive reset. Almost like Men in Black where they have like that flash button. We won't lose consciousness like, when you're reincarnated, but all of those traumatic experiences, sexual assault, abuse, it's like you will be completely removed from them, almost like it never happened. So it's like it will be complete freedom, like light freedom ring. So it's like when they flash out light in your face, like in the movie, it's like bam, reset, done. That's where we're headed. And then, so for those of you that are going through a rough time, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Keep pushing, keep going. Don't get stuck in those lower density of vibrations and frequency. Keep going. Rest when you need to. Clear those things out, but keep going. I cannot stress this enough. This is extremely important. This is why there's so much coming up at this time and why those dark, heavy, dense energies, you may not have known about them or they may be stuck, in places in your body. That's why they're coming up right now during retrograde to be released, so release them. I also got this message, which is very interesting to me. But so for those of you that are pregnant and maybe giving birth around this time, those souls are going to be completely different than anything we have ever experienced because of the time that we're in and because we are so close to this massive reset. They may have already experienced the reset, so they may come in already having cleared their Akashic records, past lives, and have knowledge of galactic lives, etc. If you give birth to one of these babies, it means that you have done the work that you're supposed to do. So congratulations. If you have not done the work, they may have helped you on the other side and cleared some of it for you. However, they cannot clear everything for you. So if you are going to give birth or are giving birth around this time and you're a light worker, it's extremely imperative that you do the work and clear what you can before their birth, and then also between their birth and the end of the year. My guides came in, they said there's nothing to fear going into this new year. It's going to be so fucking wonderful. Like, I literally want to laugh right now. Like, it's going to be so great, so light, so airy, free, like a nice airy breeze. It's going to be incredible. But once again, you cannot take everything with you that you're holding on to or that's around you into this new life source and this new life force. So you may need to, release some people or get rid of some past experiences. My dog is whining in the background. He's a big baby. Okay, it's going to be so incredibly amazing. It's extremely bright, like so bright. Like a flash, almost like a flash bang, but like not painful though. If anything, it's going to be blissful. So the gifts and talents that we have now are going to be readily available and more easy to use in the new year. Connections to animals and nature will be stronger in the new year. Everything will be different. Nothing will be the same. Nothing will remain the same. And nothing will remain untouched. It's going to come in extremely quick. And then my guides, they're so sweet. They wanted me to share this message. They said that we love you. You have nothing to worry about. Please do your work. We are always with you. We're watching over you. We are guiding with you. We're with you every step of the way. You are not alone. If you are in that dark, heavy, dense space, please do not get stuck in it. Experience it and move through it, or let it move through you. We know the work that you're doing is very hard and draining, but it will be so worth it. Just you wait. All right, so again with the new year is like a breath of fresh air, like crisp, cold winter air that you've never experienced before. We want to tell you more, but because things are so rapidly changing, we cannot. But just know it's for the ultimate highest of highs of good that exists. The highest highs. Like it's peace and freedom. And if you're here at this time, you are truly blessed to be able to experience this. Like, this is what you came for. This is why you're here. So do your fucking work. It will be worth it. It works if you work it. Those of you that feel like, this is another topic. So those of you that feel like you're a little bit different from the collective, like maybe you're a little bit ahead or you experience things like before they happen to the collective, you're what we would call a leader in the collective. So congratulations if you didn't know. Even if you're not currently actively leading or you feel like you're not a leader, you still are one, and that's why you feel a little bit different. We just want you to know that you came here with a frequency that is a higher vibration than that of the earth. You came here like this, so you may have had a lot of conflicts or trouble and difficulties in your life or hard life lessons. People may have hurt you. You may have felt like you've had to defend and protect yourself. That's because your light is so bright. It doesn't make sense to other people, and they don't get it. They don't get you. So you may have been hurt a lot and gone through, hard situations or relationships. Just know that you came here like that, and it was for a reason. And it was for this time right now. And it is significant that you know that. It was not an accident. You are special. I mean, we're all special, but if you do experience this, then you are different. You're supposed to be different. You're here to lead, to be seen, and to be heard. If you're not confident, if there are things you haven't dealt with, if there's deeper trauma, that you need to let go of, and at people that you need to forgive, then do it. Be here now and realize how incredibly powerful you are and the power you have with and around you. Because you came here with a frequency that was much higher and different than that of the earth. You yourself have so much power to uplift and change things by literally just being here. You holding that vibration and frequency is so important. Just by being here, you open kind of like a vortex or a portal of light. It's almost like everything you touch turns to gold. That's why so many people, may have tried to hurt you. It's just because they're not ready. It's almost like you blind them in a sense with your light. It's like they can't take it. Because you kind of like see right through them, and you have the ability to see things in them that they may not be able to see or not ready to deal with. Just know that it's very important that you're here at this time, and all of it's for a reason. Let's see what else. For some of you that may be afraid to take next steps, whatever that means in your journey, you should know what it means. To be a leader, to lead, to step into your power, you need to do it, and you need to do it now. It's go time. There is no more playing small. We need you. The earth needs you. You were sent here or decided to be here at this time on earth, and the earth literally needs you. Your mission is different, so your calling is higher, so step into it and get to it, and let's do it. You being here now and the work that you're doing is imperative. It's also really important to understand why you're here, what you're doing, why you do the things that you do, why you've been through what you've been through, and how you're alchemizing and transmuting all of those things, because you have the power to, and you might do it naturally and not understand everything that comes up for you or why things, may have happened to you. You may have had weird situations or weird circumstances in your life. You need to understand that for yourself, and so that you can teach others so they can learn from you. Some of you may need to write down your experiences or speak about them. You may have talents or things that keep coming up. It keeps coming up. It's because you're supposed to learn more about it or look into it. So pay attention to those things. Some of you may be having weird dreams at this time. It could be things that are closing out or karmic cycles ending. It could also be because your soul is fragmented or you have holes in your aura. You need to call those pieces back to your soul and aura so they can come back to you. If you're experiencing this and you think that this might be you need to take steps to practice extra protection, not just the normal protection, but you need extra protection at this time. Also, this is a big thing that's been going on. Some of you need to speak your truth and just stand up for what you believe in, even if people think it's weird to look at you like you're funny. You may be afraid to say what you think or feel or do certain things because of what others may think of you. Right now is not the time for that. You just need to do it. Whatever you feel like is right for you, whatever you're being called to do, now is the time. We're not playing small any longer. Let's fucking go. There's 2 more months and a half left of 2020, and then we're in 2021. So yeah, these are the messages that I received from Spirit while meditating for the collective. My website is up. I would love to work with you if you're unsure, afraid, have any questions, just need guidance or want a reading or a healing. I'm here for you.